We talking playoffs. We talking Memphis. Let's go ahead and get straight to Pat Beverly, bro. Because I'm slick still fuming for that a little bit. I'm still fuming for that a little bit. Backstory. All right.
Matt, fuck you.
Matt definitely threw a grenade in the group chat and just closed the door and was like, dance, minions, dance, basically. But over the weekend, obviously everyone saw the clip of like Patrick Beverly like just too hype about a
not over the weekend, over the week and a half.
Over the week. Like people saw like how like, you know, Pat Beverly was just like super excited about
play-in game.
On a play-in game. On like a regular game to get to the playoffs.
Yeah.
To get to the playoffs. We all know what it is. We all know what it is. We don't have to like go into deep dive. We all know what it is. Bates said
I hate this nigga.
He said, I hate this nigga. That's all he said, right?
That's it. That was all I said in the text message when this nigga put in there, this nigga with the Bud Light at the counter.
Right.
Not respect to Memphis, but that's okay. We'll get to that later too.
Right.
With Ant L was the true dog of the team. Saying that, yeah, we got Memphis up next.
Right.
Continue.
All right. So that was the first thing. And I just posed a very, very basic question. Nah, hold tight. That's not what it was.
No, you didn't.
No. Hold tight. That's not what it was. Matt posted a picture of him during his post-game interview drinking a beer. That's what started it. That's what started.
Put it in the group chat, or no?
No,
put it in the group chat.
Matt put it in the group chat.
Yeah.
And you said, "Dude, becoming a joke to me now."
I did. I showed that. I said, dude, you become a joke to me now. You should like
and I said it was a simple question.
And you can look that, I don't know what episode that shit on, but I said that shit too.
You did. But I asked, it was a simple question. It had nothing to do with the way he played. Nothing like that. I said, you don't like him drinking the beer post-game?
And then
you said,
hold on.
Go ahead.
You finna make it seem like it not going all the way back to this. I'm
not. No, listen. Hold tight. The picture post, I replied to the picture. I ain't go back. No, I'm going right back to the picture. You don't like him drinking a beer post. That's all I said. Right? And then you said, I don't like him. Then you said, he ain't hooping with his bullshit. So now you bring up something totally different.
That's not totally different.
It is totally different.
To me, not to me.
Okay, go ahead.
To me, those shit go one and the same.
All right, tell me.
Just like I just talked on Chris Long podcast, going there, check that shit out. I was on Chris Long podcast, we were just talking about Kyrie Irving, which we had coming up too.
Okay.
Kyrie Irving and him with the antics
with the fans and stuff. Okay.
I have no problem with that.
None. Me neither. At all.
If this nigga did it, I would want to punch this nigga.
Why?
And you want to know one thing? Watch that game film. When he was out there trying to talk to the side of that nigga on court side, he was only talking to Ja Daddy, Zoe, and probably Bag. I don't look a Bag right next to Zoe. But he ain't walking around at the IME casino. That one nigga you wasn't finna talk that bullshit to, I bet you wasn't, nigga. So that's what.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
Anyway, that's just on some. Anyway, I'm telling you, Kyrie Irving can do all that.
Right.
Can burn sage in his locker room with the guard. Right. He can.
Because of his skill of play.
Exactly.
To your point, you were saying the way that he plays, he has the right to do that.
Yes.
This was my rebuttal. My rebuttal was, most defensive players always get that kind of hate. That's what I said.
And then you started naming motherfucking goats, and that's when I was like,
I just started naming people that got hate. I wasn't necessarily I wasn't really necessarily.
No, but you can't say goats because a lot of niggas just hate a nigga for whatever reason.
What you mean? No, like my point was the players that are known, that are known for defense normally received hate.
I don't
in some way. I do.
Tayshaun Prince?
No, bro, he does not count. Tayshaun Prince was not even Tayshaun Prince was not considered. Listen,
Tony Allen
Prince
hated.
Okay. He was by others across the league. He was. Bro, we from Memphis. That's different.
He was hated because of his defense. Nigga, I watched a nigga in Boston slam the court, but way before he did that before in Memphis.
Exactly. People was hating that thing. Bro, listen. We from Memphis, fool. That's
you hate a nigga that wasn't with the antics. That was just literally out there playing defense and just getting excited. Nigga, that's all he did was
okay, so like who's to say that Pat Beverly wasn't getting excited because he talking, bro? Everybody talk shit while you hoop. I talk crazy shit when I hoop. What the fuck you talking about?
Bud Light at the press conference of a play-in regular season game have to do with that?
That's my point. Why are you hating on that? So he drinking a beer. So who gives a fuck? Drink your beer.
You right.
Who cares? You was like, bro, I hate that he drinking a beer. That's
I did not. No.
Yes,
I said the antics, bro. You crazy as hell. I said the antics.
Drinking a beer was part of the antics, is all I'm saying. And you was hating on that.
Okay, I got with a lollipop. I would have said, I wish that nigga would get that shit slapped out of his fucking hand.
If he was sipping a Gatorade, would you say anything?
Come on.
No, you wouldn't have said nothing. It was because it was the beer. Because
they sponsored by Gatorade. If this was the XFL, they were sponsored by Bud Light. He got a motherfucking beer. That's what the fucking XFL do, nigga.
Get out of here, fool.
So what you mean? Get out of here.
No, bro.
Nah, nigga.
No way.
Never changed from day one, from the beginning of this conversation, from forever. I always said that if a motherfucker ain't doing their job, I don't like the off the field, off the court, off the box,
Pause
all
right there.
That shit. Nope.
Pause
if you're doing what you gotta do,
he just said that he just said that he has not been doing his job. Says who? Because he's been doing his. To me, he's been doing his job
Luka,
great.
Who gave that nigga 50.
This is the same conversation that we had about quarterbacks in the league.
Who is that?
It's crazy.
Your boy B.I.
What that mean? Bro, every defensive player has his day, fool. Every defensive player has his day. That's the same conversation we had about quarterbacks.
Teams in the past for 3 years, bro.
It started a lot of them motherfuckers. That was my next point, too.
Started. You know what's crazy?
It's crazy.
You know what's crazy, bro? From run down the list about being in the playoffs.
Okay. What about?
Run down about the list. That's him. Who gives a fuck about how many times you be in the playoffs, my nigga? I've been in every team I'm on, I'm in the playoffs.
Well, bro,
so you got
you was really questioning that man's skill, though.
I guess I'm the truth nigga. As soon as I got to Tennessee, they went back to the playoffs.
Bro, basically.
Me and Mike Malarkey, bitch, we took this bitch to the shop.
You know that's totally different. Don't even make no sense, bro. What you saying?
Because I'm finna start saying crazy shit. Then if he can say that, then I'm gonna say that every team I'm on, I made them niggas go to the playoffs.
No, bro, that's
basically
totally
what he's saying.
That is not what I'm saying. That is not what I'm saying.
That's what he said. No, that's what he said.
Okay, I'm not talking about what he said. I'm talking about the premise that you had. The premise that you had. You basically said that he can't have these antics because of his skill on the floor.
I'm gonna stick with it.
And listen, the point I'm making is shit. It's not like he out here trash. You got the nigga trash. He not trash. He makes a very, very big difference while he on the floor. He's what you would call an impactful player. He is. Pat Beverly has always been an impactful player. You got to account for him while he on the court. That makes you an impactful player, bro.
Your best game is your last game, and he really wasn't doing shit out there.
Grizzlies lost, didn't it?
Yeah, it had him do a cat and ant.
All right, then. He lost,
Two whole niggas, cat and ant.
I understand what you're saying. So
stop crowning this man as
I'm
like he the
crowning.
defensive MVP. Hold on, you the same nigga said Marc Gasol don't deserve his jersey in the Raptors. All right, let's keep going.
Bro. This man right
this
here.
Same nigga
this man don't want to have no real conversation, bro. You want to have
a real conversation. This been going on for about 8 days.
Nothing you were saying made no sense, though,
How it don't make... How does...
Because...
Bro, no. You just looking at this shit crazy, bro. Because I don't understand how you gonna say that don't make sense, bro. That me saying that if a motherfucker ain't performing on the court...
But he's performing on the court, though. That's the thing. Like, bro, points ain't everything in NBA. You know that.
Stop talking to me like I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about.
He's doing his job. If he has a assignment on the court, Pat Beverly does what he's supposed to do on the court. Because if he didn't, he would not be starting on the Clippers. He wouldn't be starting with them boys right now. He wouldn't
say all that either.
He wouldn't be.
I wouldn't
that
say
man do
all
his
that
job, bro.
I ain't say he don't do his job all the time, but lately.
Don't
say just because they won. Right. Don't because nigga, we gonna look at them stats.
We can look at the stats.
And I was at the game, nigga. I saw who was impacting the game. And he really wasn't impacting no fucking game.
Things that Pat Beverly does, you won't see. Look, coach said all the time, oh yeah, you won't see that on the scorecard. Like, you ain't gonna see that in the stat sheet.
No shit,
you
man.
know that, bro.
I know, nigga. I understand that.
Right,
but you not finna tell me that just because this nigga loud and just because
I'm not saying that he loud. Look, I don't talk about his antics. His antics. I'm talking about what he does on the court. That man impacts the game on the court. That's all I'm saying.
Thoughts and prayers to Pat Beverly.
Thoughts and prayers. Thoughts and prayers to Pat Beverly, bro.